Gross domestic product, GDP, is an important measure of economic activity in a country. It is the market value of all final goods and services produced within a country in a given time frame, usually a year. It is a widely used measure in economics and is used as an indicator of the economic health of a country. It is often referred to as the size of a country's economy and is an essential concept in understanding how an economy works. GDP is calculated by adding the value of all goods and services produced by all sectors of the economy. It includes the value of products sold to consumers, businesses, governments, and foreigners. GDP includes all economic activities that generate income, such as manufacturing, construction, wholesale and retail trade, transportation, and finance. It also includes government spending, such as defense and education. There are three methods of calculating GDP: the production approach, expenditure approach, and income approach. The production approach is the sum of value added by all producers in the economy. The expenditure approach is the sum of all final expenditures in the economy, including consumer spending, investment, government spending, and net exports. The income approach is the sum of all income earned by factors of production in the economy, such as wages, rent, and profits. There are two main types of GDP, nominal and real. Nominal GDP is the total value of goods and services produced in a given year, measured in current prices. Real GDP is adjusted for inflation and reflects the change in the quantity of goods and services produced in a given year. GDP is an important tool for policymakers as it provides a measure of economic growth or contraction. A growing GDP indicates a healthy economy, while a declining GDP indicates economic contraction. Policymakers can use this information to make decisions about interest rates, taxes, and government spending to stimulate economic growth or combat inflation. GDP also provides information on the standard of living in a country. A higher GDP per capita, which is GDP divided by the population, indicates a higher standard of living. A higher GDP per capita means more goods and services are available for people to purchase, which can lead to higher levels of consumption, investment, and overall economic growth. Although GDP is a widely used measure in economics, it has its limitations. It does not take into account non-market activities such as unpaid work or the value of environmental and social factors. Additionally, GDP measures the size of an economy but does not measure the quality of life or happiness of its citizens. Furthermore, GDP does not account for income inequality, which can distort the measure of a country's economic health. For example, a country with a high GDP per capita may have a significant income gap between the rich and poor, which can lead to social unrest and political instability. In conclusion, GDP is a measure of economic activity that provides valuable information on the health and size of an economy. It is an essential tool for policymakers in making decisions about monetary and fiscal policy. However, it has limitations and should be used in conjunction with other measures to provide a comprehensive understanding of the country's economic situation.